What's up, guys? Welcome to Box Football, and we're back here with a Europa League edition, not Champions League edition. We don't seem to do Europa League that much, but we did it for the last round. I'm going to do it from this round too. Oh, Jack. Oh, what a roller coaster ride. I support Arsenal. Jack supports Roma, so you know what the vibe's going to be like right now. If you already know the results, but we're gonna start off with the Arsenal game first. And Arsenal against Villarreal, 2-1 to Villarreal, but Arsenal got an away goal, and to everyone it looked great, but it doesn't tell the whole. But the result doesn't tell the whole story of the whole tie.
Right.
Now, this tie kicks off with Villarreal's first real attack on goal. Xhaka, Chukwueze stands up Xhaka, goes past him, goal. Then I'm thinking, okay, maybe we can just get a goal back in it. For some weird reason, Arteta decides to start with no striker. Now, I do understand he's played under Pep Guardiola.
You saw Pep do that on Wednesday.
but I'm like, just think about it. If you look at the Man City team, there's goals everywhere.
Right.
I can't tell you one player who is a guaranteed goal for Arsenal. So then we decide to go with no striker. We leave Martinelli on the bench, but we do that. We look too like toothless, to be honest. We look like a side who were just playing possession. And like, you know, when you play possession, like first team to get 10 passes gets a point. That's what we look like we were doing. Not really doing too much. Not really affecting Villarreal at all. They went up the other end. Probably should have scored before that, but get a corner 2-0. And I'm thinking, like, what's going on here? Second half, to be fair, we raised the bar and we looked like, yeah, okay, we could have got we could get one back. And then Dani Ceballos, who has had an absolute nightmare this whole European campaign, does that, and he gets sent off. And I'm thinking, what in the hell is going on? And to be fair, I'm not going to lie, I don't blame Dani Ceballos for it. Why? Because he should have been taken off before that. Mikel Arteta at halftime should have brought on a striker. Looking at the first half performance, we done nothing. No shot on target, and we don't bring on a striker. Dani Ceballos, in the first 4 minutes of the second half, commits a foul that could have been a yellow card. And even then, an experienced manager or a manager with a bit of know-how takes him off straight away. Right. He leaves him on till around the 16th minute, and then he gets a red card. I know the way Ceballos is. A lot of Arsenal fans know the way Ceballos is. He is a guy that can get very spicy, can get very ratty at times, and it happened. We are in that horrible position now. Villarreal should have scored the third goal. Moreno with a big chance, big save from Leno. But I was thinking, like, if you can just get a 2-0, complete loss of hope. But we get the penalty, we get the away goal, and there is a chance. There is generally a chance in this. Like, we can actually go and win the tie. Basing it on the first 60, 70 minutes, I wouldn't have believed you. I thought if you're Villarreal, you're kicking yourself in the teeth. If you're Unai Emery, you're angry as hell. You're going into that dressing room, you're throwing everything like, guys, we gave these guys a lifeline. And seeing players like Foyt, who was tremendous throughout the whole night, Tottenham are probably looking at it, oh, why did we let him go? He pulls up with a hamstring injury, so he might be out for the second leg. With Etienne Capoue goes off, and Villarreal, they're gonna be worried. They're going to be worried in the second half, because Arsenal, when they brought on the striker Aubameyang, we had a huge chance right at the death to actually sneak to our draw. We didn't. 2-2. It's still advantage Villarreal. I still expect them to go through, but we never know. But
hey,
Jack,
I'm with you. Like, just to say, guys, I didn't watch the game, so I guess I'm just going to kind of chat with James just generally about the game. I thought Villarreal were going to go through. My prediction for the final was Villarreal Man United. That was kind of the expectation that I would have had. But like you said, Arsenal have a chance. My worry, are you not at all kind of terrified about Unai Emery, week to prepare, having played a team like him and a manager like him? Isn't he almost better away from home than he is at home? Do you know what I mean?
The last time I remember Unai Emery playing away from home was a PSG manager and losing a 4-0 lead to Barcelona. I'm just saying. I'm generally just saying. But again, I think Unai Emery is going to go there with confidence. But I think he'll be hurt by this. And I think the Villarreal players would be psychologically, it would get to them a little bit because they definitely let Arsenal off the rail. This could have been 3-4-0, game
Right.
over. But it's 2-1. Arsenal, a 1-0 win is good enough. But I think Villarreal are good enough to score at the Emirates. That's what. So we never know what's going to happen. But let's move on to the second time, Jack. I just want to say to you, what in the hell happened? Because I'm watching the Arsenal game, I'm seeing Man United 1-0. Then I'm seeing Roma got a goal back. Roma get a penalty. Then Dzeko, and I'm seeing like tweets of him back when Man City won 2-1. I'm 6-1. I'm thinking, wow, Roma's actually going to nick this. And I blinked. And then that happened.
Yeah, so I think like you kind of said a little bit with the Villarreal Arsenal game, sometimes the scoreline at certain points doesn't always give you like a good reflection of the game. It was 2-1 to Roma. Roma had two shots and they were both on target. One was a penalty and they both went in. So from that straight away, it's David De Gea in goal. Now, this isn't David De Gea of whatever 5 years ago or anything like that, but that's not right. Every time you shoot, the ball goes in the goal at Old Trafford against Man United. That was never going to kind of hold steel. I cannot emphasize to people at home who may not know much about the Roma team or some of their players. Spinazzola is one of Roma's most important players. We had 3 injuries in the first half, which meant we had to use 3 of our 5 substitutes in the first half. Bruno Perez came on, absolute garbage. Losing a player like Jordan Veretout, that is our kind of poor man's N'Golo Kante. He's absolutely everywhere, does everything for the team. Dzeko, Pellegrini looked good. Ibanez didn't look bad. Chris Smalling found out yet again. Pau Lopez, coming off, and then Morante coming on and his horrible goalkeeping effort. Look, the thing I think that frustrates me most is Manchester United are way, way, way better than Roma. Way better, and I can own that. Like,
did you think it was 6-2 better? Do you think it was really 6-2?
No, I don't. And I think a fully fit Roma team, and I'm talking about, Nicola Zaniolo and Spinazzola and like guys who've been out for a long time, playing Mancini if he'd have been available, etc., etc. If we didn't loan out players like Alessandro Florenzi. But what bothers me, James, I think is it's the embarrassment factor. They're not 6-2 better than this Roma team. They're not. And Paulo Fonseca is a better manager than that. It was just very disheartening. There's a couple of positions, like would I take Pellegrini over Fred maybe? Yeah, probably. That's something I'd probably do. The right wing spot, could have fully fit Nicola Zaniolo play right wing for Man United? Yeah, sure. So it's not like every, position on the pitch is Man United have as better. Roma have something about them, but I tweeted about this. I don't know if you saw it. This isn't 2008, James.
It was actually 2007.
But I mean, I don't mean from that 7-1 game. I mean from just generally who Manchester United are now as a prospect. They've been horrible at Old Trafford this year.
But Jack, they got Mason Greenwood, who is one of the best finishers in the Premier League. Cavani, who is just you know what Cavani's resume says. Paul Pogba, Rashford.
I was texting friends, James, and I think what really summed it up was the difference between Roma and Manchester United. The first goal was Pogba to Cavani to Fernandes goal. And I just thought to myself, oh my God, like we don't have any players that could even touch that.
The quality in the final third is there, and you've seen the quality that Manchester United compose. When they're at it, when they're like when they got their mind to it, how devastating that they can be. And Jack, I just have one more thing. Over, or is there still a chance?
Oh yeah, over.
So
I hate to be this kind of pessimistic, type of person, but unfortunately, the way that Roma are going to have to play to overturn a deficit of that nature, like it's not going to shock me if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer plays like Dan James, Mason Greenwood. He starts those guys, and then it's just a case of Roma push. James, in transition, Roma are absolutely shocking as it is. So to then have to play super aggressive at the Olimpico against a very strong counter-attacking team, forget about it.
So it's Manchester United in the final, guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And
Who
James, Roma's season is over. There's going to be no
that
seriously, dude. There's no top four. We're not making it to the Europa League final. Like, it's GG. It's game.
so credit to Manchester United. The quality
Of
just shown,
course.
just absolutely devastating. And we've said it on a number of occasions. If they can just play well as a team, you're looking at a very, very top capable side. They shouldn't be in like the Europa League. They have enough to be in the Champions League quarterfinal, semi-final, but unfortunately they're not, and they found themselves in this position. And why not try and win it? I think it's important for Manchester United to win a trophy because they haven't won one in a while, but they will be in the final. And the question is, who will meet them? Arsenal, Villarreal. Guys, let us know. Tell me what you think about the performance. Can Arsenal do it in the second leg? Villarreal fans, if you're watching, will you guys go through? Will Emery show his magic? Let us know, guys. Comment down below. Box to box football, and we will see you in the next game.